Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio. Today I'm working on my 100th day project, and today is day 28. Or at least I've actually got 5 today to show you the process of. I don't know, are you tired of watching me collage little bits of paper onto a 4x4 square? It's hard to do small landscapes. In fact, it gets a little, like these ones, I like these ones. I think I like almost all of these. You'll have to give me your opinion which one you like the best if you watch the whole video. I think the second to the last one I really love the colors of. I do like the last one as well. Anyways, they're all good. This first one, day 28, is the Wasatch Mountains. This is a view that I think it must have been a hike I took a long time ago. I found it on my Facebook of a picture I took. Or it could be a path near the road up the Wasatch, up the mountains. That would be American Fork Canyon if it was driving. Anyway, I guess you don't really care, right? I mean, I have been finding actual locations for each of my little collages. I think at the beginning I did a couple that were just imaginary, but I decided it's kind of fun to find an actual photo that I've taken and try to represent it with my jelly print papers. And yeah, it's really interesting what effect the different textures on the paper have and how they make the whole thing look. Now the picture was an autumn picture and their mountains were still green and the trees were yellow, but taking liberties with the color because I didn't want all that green. I was kind of going for more neutral things, so that's why I've got the tans and the browns. But I did put green in for the trees so they didn't look like, I don't know, boulders going down a hill. I wanted them to look like plants and bushes. So yeah, that's why I added the green. And some of these pieces of paper were done on cardstock, and that requires real glue, not the glue stick. Alright, and of course, as usual, I use a little bit of Stabilo to create some shading, get some dimension going in my little mountains. So it looks like hills, I guess. Give my trees a little bit of something, something. So how is everyone doing? The day I'm filming or doing the editing of this, it's a pretty nice day today. It was sunny most of the day. Went on a family picnic. That was fun. It was a little cool, but overall it was a nice day. Last week it snowed like all week. I know these are coming out later, but it's April. I'm like, the voiceover is being done in April, and yeah, we've got snow on the ground. It's crazy. So there's that one. The next one is day 29, and there's a mountain near here, part of the Wasatch Mountains, that's called Mount Nebo, and yeah, so this is a picture of Mount Nebo from the highway. But you wouldn't be able to tell the highway's there. Again, just going for some of my more neutral graphic papers. I've got some what looks like book text and different things in browns. So that's going to take a little bit of Stabilo and some ink to give depth to. Yeah, I'm enjoying, did I say that already? Taking my actual pictures and recreating them as little collages. It's kind of fun. Is anybody that's watching this doing the 100 days? I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're still going. Hopefully, it's still going on and I'm not that far behind in my editing. Yeah, I may have to start uploading more frequently to get all 100 done. I did do 5 on this one, where the last ones have been 4 each, so I'm hoping to get faster. Get more out faster. Anyway. Yeah, because as of the day I'm doing the voiceover, it's like day 45, 46, something like that. I'm almost halfway through. So, and this is what? This was day 29. Gotta get editing. I've made it a goal to edit like the first several days of the week, and I mean I'm still doing my 100-day project, but I got other projects I need to get done, and yeah, I decided to devote the first few days of the week to editing, uploading to YouTube, and getting that scheduled out, and then go back and create. I love to create. I love to make things. I'm doing a journal collaboration with a bunch of ladies on YouTube, which is fun. I have other videos on that, and soon there'll be another one. But I need to work on that project as well, because it's coming close to when I have to send it off to the next person. So I need to get to work on that. Maybe after I edit this video and maybe one more video, I will work on that. It's the weekend, so I really need to get something done. But how do you like that one? It looks cute, doesn't it? I think it's cute. Anyways, that was Mount Nebo. Now this next one, day 30, this one I have to admit, this is not from my own photos. So in Utah we have a lavender farm. It's a Young Living lavender farm, and I've actually never been there. So, but I have all this purple and stuff, so I wanted to use it. So I looked up a picture online and decided this purple one has kind of streaks in it. So it kind of felt like rows of lavender, and it's purple. So yeah, we're doing the Young Living Lavender Farm today, day 30. And that's my mountain. And yes, it's got a spiral on there. I'm pretty sure that was a pull from a gel plate. They usually are. Most of this is. Except for that top layer, that the pink in the background is actually scrapbook paper. I'll use what I can get. And just adding a little bit of white on there. This picture was winter. There was snow on the ground, so that's what's kind of back there is a little snowy field. But there's lavender. I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense to have lavender in the winter, but that's what I went for. At least I didn't put any snow on the trees. Again, just adding a little shading, trying to make those rows of lavender a little bit more distinct. It'll be fine once it dries, it'll be good. Just adding a little shadows to the trees. I like that one. That's one of my favorites, I think. Well, in this next one, I like a lot of them from this batch. You'll have to tell me which one you like the best. It won't hurt my feelings. I like them all. Some more than others, but I do like them. I just happen to have an Inktense pencil available, so I did a little bit of blue to deepen the mountain a little bit. There we go. Oh, And just a little bit more on the top to look like snow. And that was number 3. So the fourth one, which was day 31. Now, this could be one of 2 places. Both were in Disneyland. It's either on the Jungle Cruise or Tom Sawyer's Island, like the water around Tom Sawyer's Island. I wasn't 100% positive. I kind of think it's the Jungle Cruise. So that's what I wrote on the back. So you have to tell me. This time I am using this, it's origami paper, this thin origami paper as the sky. Just to be different. And then I have this rice paper, I think it's rice paper, that just has scrape off painting, and I'm going to use it too. So let's see, put the sky in here, tear that off. I kind of like having the scripting in places. It's kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of makes it interesting, just adds a little bit of interest to the, but I love the color of the water. Like this particular gel print was, the colors are kind of my favorite. So I just grabbed some brown to make the islands. And then this is I've been saving it forever. I don't know. I don't remember how it was created. But doesn't it look kind of like jungle? Like it works with the jungle idea. Like the vines and the trees with the stuff hanging down. I don't know. I just think it works. I put a little bit on the other side. Trying to make that straight. The water doesn't go forever out there, so this particular piece of land is supposed to go behind the other one, so I had to add a little bit more. And I didn't have brown go all the way across, so I think I grab a little bit of green and stick it there. Okay, so there were buildings, so I've got a couple of little squares of paper to represent little huts or something. And then I'm going to add a little bit of foliage, trees or bushes. Oh, and I wanted that to go all the way across, and I didn't have brown, so I just added a little green across there. Now you see me put that paperweight on there. That's to keep it from curling while it's drying, because when you put all that glue stick, even glue stick on the one side, the paper starts curling. So, and once it's curled, you got to bend it back, and you can hear the glue cracking. So you don't want to like have to really bend it after you've put all that glue stick on there. So I've added my Stabilo to create some shading, and this really helps. I think it helps this piece. Really gets some depth and really shows you the water. It's doing some shading around those little huts. And a little extra dark there. yeah, so that's the Jungle Cruise in Disneyland. Adding some white for some water. And that is day 31. Guess I needed a few more highlights. There we go. Now this next one is day 32. And the day before I had an aunt who passed away and we went to her funeral. And so this is kind of the view of the cemetery from the day she was buried. Decided to go with a really big sky and some small mountains, even though I have huge mountains. There's huge mountains in American Fork. But I went for some little mountains. And then this time I'm putting a little bit of scripting in the ground that I figured that could represent other tombstones and things. And it was snowing that day. Well, it wasn't snowing on that day, but the ground was covered with snow. It actually ended up being a nice day. But I do put a little of white in the bottom of there. I'm trying to represent snow. I know I do a lot of fiddling around. Had to put a couple of mountains in the background, and then we got some dark mountains in the foreground. I hope you've been liking these videos. Please hit like if you are, or leave a comment. Really helps YouTube know that somebody's watching these and liking what they see. And maybe it'll suggest it to more people so I'll get some more views. We can always hope. Share it if you want to. I do like this one. I did just a row of trees and then the canopy, pavilion canopy, that they put where people can sit or stand at a funeral without getting snowed on or rained on or sunshined on, depending on the weather, right? So there's my little canopy. So this time I'm just taking a pen and putting down the poles, and I think we give the trees some trunks this time, which I kind of like that. And then, of course, add my Stabilo, create some shading, give the trees some shadows. It's amazing how dark it looks when I do this, and then how much lighter it dries. So it's hard to judge. I decided to add some white because it was winter. I mean, it was March 24th, and there was snow on the ground. There's a little bit of grass, but there was still snow. And then I think that's about it. Like I said, I hope you're enjoying them. Let me know that you're enjoying them. Tell me which one's your favorite. Thank you all for watching. Have an awesome day.